Okay, guys, we are live on Facebook in our customer group. So, welcome to our customers. That's just a surprise. And we are recording. So, we are excited to have you here today. We're coming from Jacksonville, Florida. So, this is our first Tower Garden presentation from Jacksonville. We have our Tower Garden in the back. We usually have four, but
Scaling it
we're
down.
scaling it down for today. We're getting used to the Jacksonville weather, which is a little iffy today. But we want to just start off by saying that Tower Garden is part of the Juice Plus company. So you might be familiar with some of the products, the Quad we call it, the Omega, the fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. Also the chewables, fruits, vegetables, berries, and also our plant-based macronutrients, our complete bars, our complete shake. The Tower Garden became included naturally in our product line when we were always talking about fruits and vegetables anyway. So whenever we would talk to people about Juice Plus, we'd say you need to eat so many fruits and vegetables, and preferably vine ripened, preferably raw, preferably a variety, and not trucked for like 2 weeks, so or stored, so things like that. So the Tower Garden became incorporated into the Juice Plus company and product line. And the Juice Plus company's been around for over 50 years, and they've always been concerned about the family's health. So this is really part of our mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And so we're excited to share with you about the Tower Garden. Doug and I love the Tower Garden. We have so much fun with it. It's part of our entertainment, around the house, especially during quarantine, right?
Good
We had
memories on there.
good four. Yeah, why, you want to talk about the memories?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like I haven't seen the slideshow yet today,
Yeah,
and it's just fun to see them all.
right. It's great. We have so much fun. It's like, we already have 3 children, but it's like watching your children grow and how you take pictures of new growth and you post them or you share them. So we love that. We love to help people get started with their Tower Gardens. Like on the left, that was a school. It was a memorial garden. And then the other couple are just from our backyard before. So some of the problems in our food supply, I'd love for you guys to tell me, because you guys are obviously interested in having some control over your food supply. So why don't you put for us and everybody on here, what do you think is a problem with the food supply nowadays, or what do you watch out for? I'd love to hear the comments.
In the chat?
Yeah, in the chat. Oh, Doug's getting a scam likely call. He can't see the chat.
I'm gonna look at it.
You guys, I want you to fill up the chat with why would you want to grow your own vegetables, herbs, things like that. That would be great to know. All right.
We got somebody saying chemicals.
Chemicals. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Recalls. Oh, salmonella, right? Only I touch it.
Yeah, I know that freaks me out. I start thinking about how many people are touching your food, and like where do they go to the bathroom in the fields and stuff. Okay, I don't mean to get gross, but come on. Food shortages. How about when the pandemic first started? Even now, sometimes you go in there and the grocery store just doesn't have what you want. Shipping. How about when they put it on a ship and it comes from like whole other countries and stuff?
Food scarcity. Affordable for a large family, fresh.
Yeah, freshness, pollution. Yep.
So we've got genetic modification, which can happen to our food, changing it. Pesticides, which I think no one really wants those, right? The cost to have food that's unadulterated is more, which doesn't make any sense, right? So it costs more to have more pure food. And like Doug said, or a comment in the chat, people are getting food that's been transported for a very long time, whether it's from another country or across the nation, right? So we love the Tower Garden. It's an innovative way of growing. And so I'm just going to share a little bit with you here. It's vertical, so it doesn't take up much room. I love that because we used to have this big plot of land with a bunch of dirt, and I mean, it was terrible. I'm so terrible at growing things. This is vertical, so it only really takes up like space up, and it's only about 3 feet around. It's aeroponic, meaning the air is able to get to the roots and make them stronger, just like a golf course is aerated with little holes in the golf course to give stronger roots there. There's time for the Tower Garden plants to also aerate, and then it's hydroponic, And so it uses water as the medium instead of dirt. So you don't have like dirt under your fingernails, stuff like that. I know not everybody's concerned about that, but I don't really like that. And then you could grow almost any vegetable, herb, flower, and some fruits. It conserves water. I think the people in California and Las Vegas, they should be, or Nevada, they should be very into the Tower Garden. It requires very little space, and people even find room for it on their balcony or porch. Tim Blank created the Tower Garden. He was taking people on tours at Epcot. He was the chief horticulturist, and they would say, "How do I do this at home?" He was like, "I want everybody who has a residence to have a Tower Garden." So he created it, and you'll see also there's some commercial versions in airports and ball fields. You have them all memorized, I think.
Rooftop restaurants.
Rooftop restaurants in New York City, like they're everywhere, and they're continuing to grow. It's very.
I think the
futuristic.
Yankee Stadium is getting them next, right?
Awesome. Well, I want you to learn about how it works. I love this video.
Tower Garden's state-of-the-art aeroponic vertical garden system uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better-tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your Tower Garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden the healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Okay,
Right.
so
they did hear it. Good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I thought so. It's just my computer sounds really low when that happens. Okay, so it's an innovative way of gardening where you don't have to bend over, be in the dirt. And some people still love that, and that's really good for root vegetables because Tower Garden will grow anything but roots, trees, and vines. Okay, so and you can have lots of Tower Gardens. I just love the joy that we get from gardening and going out to our backyards, our balconies, our kitchens, and we just love it. So we're gonna share with some people in a minute. Here are some classrooms, and it's bringing them joy as well. And it comes ready to grow, you know, with lots of goodies to get started. We have videos, we have people that will help. And so we're gonna go ahead and go to some of those people who are gonna share their experience. And those are some cute little kiddos who obviously are enjoying the growing process also. Okay, so let's hear from Lisa first. Show us your Tower Garden. We'll spotlight you. Go ahead and start talking and I'll find you. There you are.
She's sideways.
You're sideways.
Your video's sideways.
Okay, how about?
Turn it.
Turn it vertically. Your camera?
Yeah, it is vertical.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's good. That's good.
There you go. Where do you live?
This is horizontal. Yeah, this is opposite of what I can see, but that's fine. Hey guys,
Sorry.
I am excited to be here today. I actually came in the Juice Plus door, and I'm so excited because I was able to get antioxidants and fled them in my body to get feeling better, to put out the fire that was going on. And just to know about the Tower Garden has been absolutely fun. So I'm a first-time farmer. And so I love the fact that I've got kale, and I do a green smoothie every morning. So I've got kale and arugula and chard, and I've got bib lettuce and cabbage. And I love my mint. I've got some chocolate mint over here, and just being able to put those in my smoothies. And another thing is this cabbage. Oh my gosh, to be able to take off some of those leaves and put them on a sandwich. I like wraps. And so I had never, done that before, taken the whole leaves off and done that. So that has been really exciting to be able to do. I've had cantaloupe. I don't have the cantaloupe now. I've just got a few of the zucchini, kind of little zucchini left. I had yellow zucchini, golden glory, what it's called. And I also had watermelon, a baby watermelon. Of course, I don't have as much since it's colder here at the beach.
Where are you, Lisa?
I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
How wonderful. Awesome. It looks great. Yeah, I'll bet it's cold today.
Yeah.
So much,
Lisa. And it's raining. So thanks for letting me share, guys.
Thanks for sharing with us. We're going to go to Doug, who's right behind me in Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks, Lisa.
Hey there, everybody. All right. So our tower garden, let me show it to you here. I have a different philosophy, not different, but I always recommend when you start growing that you grow stuff that you really want to use. I know it's fun to grow like everything in the world, but I want to eat a lot of salads, kales. So we do kale, we do different types of lettuce, and we got some cilantro coming in here. Here's more cilantro down here. So we just try to keep our tower garden really practical. Here you can see our jalapeno pepper, so you can see where we're going. We got like a little Tex-Mex going on here. Typically, I'll grow some tarragon as well and make salad dressings with that. And look at this beautiful bib. So let me tell you something. Let me give you another cool thing about tower garden. So you know how if you buy lettuce at the store, you're going to buy like one head of lettuce, and that's going to be kind of like it, like you basically eat that lettuce and it's gone and you're done. But with tower garden, it's different. Like if I was going to eat from this plant right here, I would just pick from the back of it, take off what I want to use, take it into the kitchen, and this plant keeps growing. Okay, well, no, that's not going to keep growing. Now I got to eat that. But, oh man, you should smell that arugula. It's so potent. Woo! So the cool thing is it's kind of like it keeps going. So it's not like one planting and you get one head of lettuce. You get to kind of keep eating off that same plant for a while. So I love it. This is a tower garden we've had these things for over 10 years and taking a beating in the Florida sun, and they're still ticking, still going. It's just amazing. Turn it back over to you, Sharon.
All right, wonderful. I do love that. I feel like, can you guys put in the chat, how much is a head of lettuce? How much is kale? How much is mixed lettuce or spring mix?
How about when you buy basil, like organic, fresh basil?
Oh my goodness.
It's like $4.
So I love a lot of basil to make pesto. And what's amazing is that you cut it and it grows back. You cut it and it grows back. And you cut it and it grows back, and it's so cool. So we're going to go to Elizabeth next. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you said basil because it's practically a food group at my house. I love pesto that much. And there's a lot of basil that's on the tower that I have here on the left I also love a lot of fresh parsley, different kinds of parsleys and cilantro and oh goodness, dill. I keep the dill growing for the salmon that we have regularly. I've got some baby kale coming in, and I'm really, really in love with green beans. I don't know if there's any other green bean lovers on here, but I love green beans. And so this year I was growing green beans, and they just love growing from the tower. I got more coming. And the other thing oh no, isn't it fun? And then the other one, I have the other kind of tower that we have when we have home and we have flex. And I got the newer tower as well to grow only strawberries.
Wow.
Do you see? I'm in Costa Mesa, California.
So close.
This is my first year growing all strawberries on a tower. And honestly, it's like watching God work. It is that much fun. It is that much fun. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Elizabeth. So look, I did this strawberry tower too, right? Cut all of those long things off, and your tower, you're going to get more strawberries. I just learned that this year too.
Beverly,
So-
thank you for saying that because I learned it and I felt like it was like I was going to hurt the plant because
No,
like you know
no.
how you feel like they're like your children, but you're
Yes.
right. You got to pull those runners. Thank
Yeah,
you.
cut them all off, and then you're gonna get way more strawberries. I have a gallon full bag that I just saved of strawberries that came off of my home, just like yours. And it's so delicious. So guys,
That's what we have to brag about is how sweet they
Yes,
are.
it's
Aren't they
amazing.
sweeter than anything you've ever had?
Yeah, very much so.
You're selling me. I'm gonna buy,
Wow.
I'm getting
We're
strawberries.
gonna get some right now because we're
It
in
is
North
amazing.
Florida now.
Yeah.
Look at that, and I love the home version too. I love that you have
Yeah.
both, and we can see. Yeah, back away a little bit. The home. Oh, sorry. We'll get
No,
back.
that's good.
Okay.
So I'll-
I like
I'll-
I like your concept of growing exclusively on one tower strawberries. I did that with spinach and had 2 towers of spinach only because I like putting the spinach in my smoothies.
Mhm.
And the spinach grew really well because we were challenged up here growing spinach. So I just decided to make exclusive tower gardens with spinach because I use it every day. So,
Wow.
yeah,
Well,
love
I
the
kind of
strawberries.
did the only strawberry one because of the pH. They like it lower and
Right.
it gave me more control. And I started out really slow growing strawberries. And then I thought, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do a whole tower because anyhow, you're right, Doug. Grow what you eat. We've got new Swiss chard coming because it's a gift that keeps on giving. Romaine, we've been, grocery
Mhm.
store free from lettuces is just a blessing.
I'm off.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna go to Beverly now.
Yeah. Hey guys. So I am in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm excited because I've been with the company for 16 years now, and we've been Tower Garden growing since 2012 when it came out, and it's just been an exciting, very exciting. So we're your non-traditional Tower Garden growers. We grow just crazy stuff because it's just fun to grow it. Half the time we don't even know what we're growing. But I'm going to show you the 2 that I have inside. Then I'm going to take you out on my deck and show you what I have on my deck because I love my towers. Okay. So right now, let me turn this over. So I'm in my dining room right now. Okay. You guys can see that, right? So this is the Flex. So you guys have seen that, the bigger one. And you guys saw the technology behind it, but we have a lot of basil, and the basil is really like super fresh, and a lot of lettuces. You heard Doug say that. So you'll see it's in a 2x2 space right there. And then we have the home in the corner over there. Same thing, a lot of lettuces. It's time for us to redo them now, actually, because it's the fall. And so usually during the season change or every quarter, it's a good idea to get them redone. So I'm gonna walk outside now, and it's literally from tower to table. It's so exciting.
Wow.
Elizabeth said it, it's God's creation in action. You see, and look at this, guys. This is what I love walking out to every day. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Look at
Let's see. Oh wow.
Oh man.
Love
that.
it.
Gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow.
Look at all these.
Oh yeah,
bell
the flowers are
That's amazing.
beautiful.
And look at all these bell peppers, y'all. It is out of control. We've cut chives and cut chives and cut chives. We even have, look, I just saw these the other day. We even have more tomatoes.
Wow.
It is unbelievable. These need to be cut. It's overdue, way overdue to be cut.
What is that?
Those are onions, more onions.
Oh.
Yep. Onions, big onions that need to be cut big time. We went eggplant complete crazy this season. So you're gonna see eggplants
Wow.
like crazy all
And it just
over.
keeps growing.
Yes, and they do. And so this was our strawberry tower, but we're in
Oh.
Virginia now. So we took it down, and I'm not even sure. Somebody said these might be nostroniums, but I don't know what we planted in. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There's a strawberry in here. Guys, see, this is God's creation for me.
Like,
There it is.
even if you neglect it, it still grows.
That's cool. That's true.
And they really are neglected. So then I have the 3, because this is the family
Wow.
garden, but you can get 3 all at one time, right? So some more bell peppers here. I've got collards. My chard is out of control. We picked a bunch of okra off of there, so that okra needs to come. These peppers just popped up from nowhere. I don't even know what type of
And
peppers.
Beverly, how much do you think that chard costs if you bought a bunch of that at the store?
Oh, and this rich and organic, a lot of money probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And the peppers, red peppers, how much do you think that costs?
And then my organic tomatoes,
Yep.
look at that, still coming up. More tomatoes. This has been the best absolute tomato season ever. It's amazing. And then, like I said, we went complete eggplant crazy this season. So, and then we got red peppers coming up also, which is amazing. They were green, more chard, and let me get through here. More eggplants. Like, look at this, y'all. I'm just blown away by all these eggplants. Look at this. This is
Oh my
awesome.
God.
How are you gonna eat all that?
Look at this. This is like crazy to me.
I know you're giving some of that away.
I mean, how do you eat it all? What are you doing
My
with it all?
She's gonna make some new friends, her neighbors.
Oh,
Tell you
yeah.
what.
This has been growing, y'all, for over 5 years now. This is sorrel, and we don't even know what to do with it. But it's just pretty, and we don't want to. It's bitter to me. I mean, my girlfriends, they come over, they like it. You just pluck it out, and it just keeps growing, keeps growing. More chives that need to be cut. We have a salad and a jar party coming up Sunday, so we're gonna cut those chives so that they can go into the salads, which is amazing. Guys, this has been like the best experience ever. That's all I can tell you. I love towers, and just coming out here every morning to see this glory right here makes me smile. So
Okay. It brings happiness.
thank you so much for letting me share. I've liked
Thanks for
bragging
sharing.
towers any day.
Thank you, Beverly. And so it brings joy. It's part of your entertainment budget. It's not just part of your food budget, it's part of your entertainment
Yep.
budget. And the
That's
thing is,
right.
it lasts decades. Like ours have been around for like 10 years already. It's double UV protected food grade plastic. Well, we have one more person who's going to share. And the great thing is that younger people love the Tower Garden. And so Gabby's only, I hope you don't mind me saying, Gabby, you're 24 and see the value in whole food nutrition. And you love the Tower Garden. So let's see yours, Gabby.
Yes, I'm so excited to show mine. So I just recently changed some of it. So I still have some that are baby sprout and growing, but I love my Tower Garden. My favorite part about it, you guys, is it's in my kitchen. So let me flip this around.
Awesome.
And I walk by every day and she's just growing and she's looking so luscious. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So Doug was mentioning basil. I mean, my basil does not stop. I literally just made pesto the other day and I had to make more now because it keeps coming out. And I like to have caprese salad. So basil, you can tell I love basil because it's my whole tower almost. And then my romaine, it surprised me. Guys, look at how crazy this looks. It almost looks fake. It's so vibrant. I need to have a salad because she's ready. Look how big. This is huge. It's almost bigger.
You can make tacos with that.
Yeah.
Bigger than my hand. I'm starting some violas here. I wanted some color pops, so I got some flowers going. My herbs, cilantro, parsley. I got cute little tags for my things too. This is some thyme, and then this is the first time I'm gonna try broccoli, so we'll see how that goes. I'll have to let you know. Mini peppers. Say that again.
Those your grow lights. So in that's awesome. You just kind of that all comes together, right?
Yep, it was so easy to put together.
The timer and everything.
Yep, the timer is set. It's all good. And yeah, I just love my tower. I just love being able to walk by it every day and it just grows. Because I'm someone who I love flowers, I love plants, but I'm also someone who forgets about them sometimes and I end up killing them by accident. But with this, I mean, I have little work and it just keeps growing and it just makes me so happy.
So what do you think about the cost of Tower Garden? You want to, as a younger person, how are you able to think about this in your budget?
Yes, okay.
Question around.
So I'm not gonna lie, it took me a little bit to get one because I had fear of being able to afford it. But once I factored in that I do spend a lot of time in the produce section because I add a lot of plants to my diet, and spending the money on that in the store, I'm basically, once I'm done paying for this, it's paying for itself, and I'm pretty much making money off it because, I don't have to buy it in the store. It just keeps growing, and I always have it on hand. And it just fit into my budget perfectly because I'm spending my money on this anyway. Might as well make it fun and grow my own. And yeah,
And are you doing it from seed?
So I did do them from seed. A few of them I ordered seedlings just because I just wanted to get them in the tower and start. So I had I was able to get some seedlings. They were like $2 for the seedlings, but I like to start, I find that I actually like to start from seed more. So I'm gonna just keep doing that.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to open it up for questions. And if you remember who you want to ask the question of, then, you can call them out. But definitely bring us your questions real quick. We'll take like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then we'll end the recording. Maybe you don't have any questions.
Close your mouth.
I know someone asked about how much or just I told them to get with the person who invited you to this event and they can give you all the details, but a fully decked tower garden with lights, if you're going to grow inside, is roughly around $80-something a month. The first payment will be a little higher, but so worth the investment.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And
that's fully decked. I mean,
Yeah.
you could get away with like
the basic
what is it,
one
$52
outside is
a month.
$52 a month. And
Yeah,
that's a
very
12,
reasonable.
That's a 12-month no interest payment from the company. They give you the tower garden, you just pay for 12 months and then you never pay again. And after that, it's all profit.
So Rose, you asked in the chat, how much is it? It's $52 a month for 12 months. So if you think about where do I spend $52? We're going to take our family out to eat later. I hate to tell you how much that costs.
Yeah.
The movies, anything. So it's all a matter of whether you want to spend that money. And the great thing is it pays for itself. It starts growing and then, $3 or $4 of fruit or vegetable or herb starts paying for itself. Go ahead, Danielle. You have your hand up, Danielle.
Yes, hi, thank you. Yeah, just a question. My first of which is, do you have any encounters with aphids or bugs or anything like that for the indoors or outdoors, just what that experience is? Someone mentioned before that it's not, I guess, as prominent as you might have in an actual kind of land garden.
Right.
And then my second question is, oh gosh, I think I forgot. Anyway, I'll let you start with that one and hopefully the other one will come
I
back.
find that there's definitely less pests, a lot less pests than you would get in the ground.
Oh yeah.
A lot less. And then what we do is we put you in a Facebook group as a Tower Garden customer. There's a Facebook blog, and you learn basic natural techniques that are organic. So things like spraying neem oil on the towers and things like that.
Spraying with the hose sometimes.
Yeah, you can be preemptive and do that even weekly. To be honest with you, in fact, I was just showing you the tower. I did notice there's a little something on one of my cilantro, so I'm going to investigate. I'll probably put a little bit of neem oil on it, and it'll be all taken care of. So it's very minimal. Like you could tell Beverly was discovering. She didn't even know all that what was on her tower. Same thing here. We haven't been looking at ours except when we come out and we clip a little bit of basil off. So you can really just kind of set it and forget it. Just honestly, we wait for the water to run out. And we see plants drooping, and that's when we refill it.
Okay, so that's okay. I'm gonna call the plant police on y'all. Y'all need to stop. I mean, I'm bad too. I am bad too, but it is a garden, so you do need to care for it as a garden. And I will tell people your energy in your home even makes a difference. So like if you're having a hard time growing, switch to add energy in your home because plants feel that. And also, I mean, talk to your plants, play great music in your home. That helps. That's why people wonder how we grow such great food. I mean, it's not hard. We got a lot of love in our house and we have fun with the experience. And as long as you're on top of it, like Doug said, you see something, just take care of it immediately and you don't have major issues.
Yeah, and if you're harvesting more often, you're not going to have as many problems because you're out there looking at it to catch
That's
it.
a key. That's a key. I want to make mention to everybody too. The mental health aspect of what this gives to you for your joy every day, there's no amount you can put on that. I'm married to a psychologist. This boosted our joy. I can't even explain how much, but I will say to you, you just keep reaping the rewards if you go about it joyfully and you come alongside other people. I'm not a neem oil fan. I use the Dr. Earth spray because it's all like essential oil stuff. And then I don't have to rinse. I eat right off my tower. But we're here to help you. You're not alone.
Right. Oh, I love that.
Yes,
thank you.
thank you.
Somebody said the joy is unmatched. Somebody said, I do not spray mine. I hose it down once a week. Okay, we're going to go to Jay, and this will be our last question and answer. Then we'll have you get back with the person who invited you. Go ahead.
Hey.
First, I want to say hi, Mr. and Mrs. Farrar. Long time no
Ah,
see.
yay! Hey, I was this guy's teacher when he was in middle school. What's up?
Yeah,
Oh,
so much, long time. But
how awesome.
so the question that my wife Jess and I have. So we do a lot of moving because we're still in the military and things. For is it easy to take down, put together? I mean, does it ship small? Because obviously we got to move our household goods. And then the other question, I know it's really only going to really pertain to us, but the electronics for it, are they 110, 220 compatible, like TVs and electronics or anything?
So
or-
wait, so let me jump in because I'm
Oh, go ahead.
military.
Go ahead,
I'm
Beverly.
military, guys. So
Go ahead.
it keep for you guys, you're gonna need to keep the box probably in your attic or in storage shed somewhere. Okay, keep the box.
Keep
when
all
you
the boxes.
unpack
Okay.
it. Right, exactly. So it will go right back in the same box that it came and shipped beautifully. It's really lightweight, actually. So it's not going to be extra poundage if you do a TDY move or anything like that. Secondly is now we do have ones in Europe now if you're going overseas. It's on a regular voltage. So you can, if as long as you have the right conversion, it doesn't pull a lot of energy at all, surprisingly enough. And it doesn't use a lot of water. So you'll be safe taking it overseas. And you shouldn't have any problems. This is it, unless they have a lot of, power outages. That's the only issue you're gonna have.
Okay. Yeah, and Jared, it's on. It's just like a little small, like an aquarium type pump almost. That's
Okay.
available at any hardware store. So when a pump goes down or something, you can just pick one up like that. So even going from country to country, you can even get a pump that's made for that country. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's very easy. Yeah, and it breaks
Gotcha.
down very quickly. And a lot of the tub is like 30 gallons on the bottom, so a lot of those pieces of this tower going up kind of store in the tub. So that we just moved with 4 towers, so I
Yeah.
was able to really compact them down
Mhm.
and then put them in a smaller box than even they ship with.
And I think Sunny said that she had a customer go to Thailand and come back with her tower. So yes, the answer
That's
is
got to be
yes.
difficult.
Awesome.
Just to move to Thailand. All right. Well,
Well,
thank
you
you
guys so much.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys just get with the person that invited you on here. You can see we're all super excited and nerded out about this. And yeah, this is what we do. So if you have any other questions, just follow up with the person that invited you. And I'm telling you, you will never regret. I've never met a Tower Garden person that wasn't in love with their tower.
Yeah, that's true.
We have a few, but they like I said, they need to change their love attitude. That's about it. All right,
It's the
guys,
gift
see you
that
later.
it's the gift that keeps giving. Give it to yourself
Yes.
for sure. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Great
Oh,
call,
there's a
everyone.
garden call
Take care.
tomorrow at 8:00.
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Happy growing.
8:00.